Hey everyone, Chrissy here for Thermoweb, and I'm excited to share these cards with you today. I created two off camera, and we're going to create one together on camera. And I'm using supplies from Reverse Confetti and Thermoweb. So we have a collaboration going on with Reverse Confetti. So we're all using a bunch of different stamp sets and dies, and I am actually going to pair some of that with some of our flock. So if you're not familiar with our flock, you're going to see it in action shortly in this video. So I did watercolor. I did a lot of it off camera. I filmed it, and unfortunately my head got in the way. But I have this part to show you. So what I did is I used, they're called sparkle markers. You can use any type of watercolor or even like watercolor pencils or regular pencils. I just wanted a soft look to go with the flock. So I stamped it in watermark ink and I embossed it in white on watercolor cardstock. And then you can see I'm just coloring it in. So I just used a water brush along with these sparkle markers, and I'm using a slick surface. This is a glass mat. You can use a palette or whatever works for you. And if you don't have a water brush, you could definitely use a regular paintbrush with water. And you can see that I have a paper towel off to the side. That's how I clean my brush, and I switch between colors. Or sometimes I feel I have too much water on there. I kind of squeeze it out. You can see I'm brushing it off as I go. I'll squeeze it out, and then I'll grab a little bit more of that same color. I'm just adding a few little details in here because I noticed that I missed a few spots when I had colored everything in. And then I just went dark and I just kind of blended it out. You can see I'm just using water to blend it and give it a nice gradient effect. So then what I ended up doing is I put this easy cut adhesive, and I'm putting it on the back of the flock transfer sheet. This is the pink Carnation color. And so what the easy cut adhesive does is it makes everything a sticker. So now I'm going to use this die cut. This is a Reverse Confetti die cut called Circle of Hearts. And I am just going to actually take a couple of those hearts. I'm not going to use the entire cover plate, even though it's absolutely awesome. I'm only going to use a few of these hearts for these cards that I've created. So you can see I have a bunch of them. And I had a bunch left over from all three of my cards that I'm storing them off to the side right now. I don't know if I'm going to do confetti with them or make another project or exactly what I'm going to do, but now I have a bunch of little hearts that are fuzzy on the front and sticky on the back, so that is fantastic. So I also wanted to add a sentiment onto this stamp. So I am using, that butterfly came from the Butterfly Blossoms stamp set, and then the sentiment is from So Many Sentiments, and again, they're both from Reverse Confetti. So before I added those flocked hearts on, I wanted to go ahead and use some of my 3D foam to adhere the card to a piece of black cardstock. And now you can see I'm just going to kind of place these on. I'm deciding where to put them before I remove. There's like a piece of paper on there that you can remove, and then that removes it to make it sticky. So I'm just using tweezers because these are so tiny. So you can see there, and now that I stick it on, boom, it's on there and it's done, and it's like a fuzzy sticker. So it's absolutely perfect. So here's a close-up of all of the cards separately. I did them all just kind of the same color palette, but different colors through the different pieces. And there's another shot of the three. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I hope you have a great day.